What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and I just got done watching episode 131 of Dragon Ball Super, the final episode, and it hurts me to say that, it really does, but now, last episode I said it was the best in the series. This is a very close second, and it was the best way to cap off the series in numerous different ways. I mean, there was even Easter eggs, I guess you could say. Not really Easter eggs, but just references to pretty much how it all started, kind of, but the episode was just so amazing to me, and it, like I said, it was a perfect way to cap off the series, and it all started where it left off, as it always does, and pretty much Frieza and 17 came back, and Goku's on the ground, got his, well, pretty much the toll on his body was too great from Ultra Instinct, and pretty much they went after Jiren at that point, and they were going in an all-out battle, and Jiren is still, you know, not surprisingly, but he was still strong. And it was cool to see Frieza and 17, unlikely teammates, to actually fight with each other. And it was so weird. It was honestly so weird, but it was awesome to see. It was very awesome to see. And it got to a point where they actually had the edge. And of course, Frieza was about to finish him. He literally, I don't know if it was a death beam or just a big blast that was going to come out of his hand, whatever it may be. But, you know, as Dragon Ball normally goes, you take forever to finish your opponent, and then something gets said all of a sudden. Toppo was saying basically to fight for your pride, don't fight, you know, for this, blah blah blah. And basically he got this abnormal amount of strength, and it wasn't even like he didn't really fight back at that point. He just pretty much did this super explosive wave that I don't know if he was trying to knock them off with that by destroying everything around him. But pretty much it was a gigantic barrier, and, you know, it was his final hurrah. It was literally Jiren's final try at winning and beating everyone. And Frieza and 17 was struggling, and they 17 kept saying, you know, increase your power, and Frieza, you know how he is. He just said, don't tell me what to do. And you could tell he was pushing himself, and his golden form ran out. And at that point I was like, oh my gosh, are they about to lose? Or is it about to be Goku has to save the day? What's about to happen? And it kind of was in a way, but then Goku, you know, pretty much told himself, he didn't really say anything, but he screamed to get up, which is crazy because you know that man probably, any other person probably couldn't have got up. But Goku managed to get up, and basically it looked like how it did when he was against Buu with that Spirit Bomb, you know. Had one arm there and just struggling as well. You could see his arm shaking, but that was awesome because you just saw the fight for survival. You know, on Jiren's side, it was his last ditch effort to basically win it for. Now I don't think he was really fighting at that point for, it was slightly for Universe 11, but rather it was also fighting for himself, because as you know, after watching, you know, this whole Tournament of Power, you realize that Jiren was pretty much, he doesn't really have that friendship factor, that trust factor or anything. And he kept bringing that up throughout the episode about trust and all that. And, you know, after this last ditch effort and pretty much Goku coming back, it was awesome because Goku, basically, they shattered whatever that super explosive wave barrier type thing was. And at that point I was like, alright, I think it's over. And Jiren smiled, which was a creepy smile. But Jiren smiled and then like let out a big roar. It kind of caught me off guard because one, it was a creepy ass smile, and then next thing you know, his mouth got extra wide. And I was like, oh, what you doing here? But yeah, then it was the final, pretty much final battle, and they told Frieza, well, Goku told 17 to pretty much stand in the back and just wait as backup and all that, and Frieza and Goku were gonna actually take over and fight. And when I say that is the true duo, I would have never thought, one, this is the first time ever that we've seen Frieza, well, not really ever, but this is the first time we've ever seen Frieza and Goku fight so well in sync. And when I say they fight better together than Vegeta and Goku did, they did. Frieza and Goku were the true duo. They were so in sync, it was honestly weird. It's as if they fought together in a past life, because honestly, when it came from, you know, Vegeta and Goku, they were always pushing each other, and they couldn't really be in sync together, which was what Whis was talking about, that they couldn't really, you know, kind of do things greatly. And they started attacking at the same time and, you know, doing everything in sync towards Jiren at one point, but it really didn't matter. But then with Frieza and Goku, they were fighting with each other, and when I say that I got chills through my body, I literally got chills. And not a lot of scenes can make me have chills. There's specific scenes, like for instance Super Saiyan 3 gave me chills. The father-son Kamehameha against Cell gave me chills. Like there's a lot of moments, but only certain scenes can actually give me that good chill. And it was really, honestly, that whole entire Frieza and Goku teamwork against Jiren fight gave me chills that I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And literally, they were the true duo. They fought so well together, and it was crazy. And when Jiren was pretty much trying to take out 17, you know, Frieza and Goku were going right after him, and pretty much Frieza said, throw me at him. And when he threw Frieza, oh my gosh, just the animation was so beautiful, and you could tell Frieza put everything he had into it, and basically he went after Jiren and tried to take him out with him. And you know that's not going to be enough. That was not going to be enough. But then Goku came out of nowhere, and he had this, like, it was weird. Honestly, how it was like, it was like Super Saiyan was coming in and out. He was adding in all the power that he had left, and you know that that man was drained. When it wasn't no flash of Super Saiyan Blue, it wasn't no flash of Super Saiyan 2 or 3, no, it was flash of just Super Saiyan. He was putting in all he had left. Him and Frieza was putting in everything they had left, and it got to a point where it was this one specific frame that was so beautiful because it showed Frieza and Goku at full power, all they had left to take Jiren out. And long story short, and by the way, if you got this far, the spoilers ahead, obviously. I mean, people got mad before because it didn't say spoilers, and in my opinion it doesn't make sense, because if I'm giving a review about Dragon Ball Super, you know, obviously I'm probably going to say spoilers, because I don't think it's a true review unless you actually, you know, talk about it a little bit. But that's just my opinion. But whatever, aside from that, they knock out Jiren, and at that point I was like, well, you know, that was an awesome battle, and it was kind of anticlimactic a little bit, because I was like, I don't know, part of me was thinking, it's Jiren, he's gonna stop it, but no, Jiren gave all he had left. And yeah, they knocked Jiren out, and then Goku said his final farewells to him before they got erased, and said, I want to see you again. And you could tell when, actually I didn't even mention this, but when Frieza and Goku were fighting together and fighting in sync perfectly, Vegeta looked pissed off. He looked extremely kind of like frustrated and then confused, because he was like probably thinking in his head, why are they so, you know, fighting so great together? And it was weird at that point. But yeah, he said his final farewells to Jiren and all that, and then the wish came about. And you know, we were thinking, I mean, let's be real, every Dragon Ball Super fan probably knew that the wish was going to be to bring back all the universes. But you know, also in the show, people were thinking that, you know, it was going to be Frieza that was going to make the wish, or Goku, but we didn't think 17 was going to make the wish. And then we remembered that he wanted to go pretty much just cruise around the world with his family, and he wished back the universes instead, which was awesome because we knew that was going to happen. But it was just cool seeing all the universes come back. You've seen universe, what was it, 6 I believe, and you've seen Champa pretty much saying, I'm not going to thank you, brother, but you know, that's just that brotherly love slash, you know, rivalness between the two. You've seen Kale and Caulifla, and pretty much they were just happy to be alive. You could tell, because she was like, we're alive, look at this. You know, it was just funny to see, but it was awesome. And then she's already saying, alright Cabba, teach us how to go Super Saiyan 3, which I'm like, god damn, you've been alive for like 5 seconds and you already want to go Super Saiyan 3. But then it was showing the rest of the universes that really no one else cared about. And then it showed Universe 11 with Jiren, and Toppo had a moment where he told Jiren, he was like, have you always been a coward? And he was basically saying, you don't think that we connected at this last moment, you know, that last ditch effort? Where do you think that energy came from and all that? And basically they were, you know, it was a little conversation, and they said, next time we meet them, we will win. So in all honesty, I hope if there is a future series, I hope at least Universe 11 and 6 make another appearance in the series. It's not going to be the same without Beerus or Universe 6, or even without Jiren. I want to see Jiren again. I want to see Toppo. I want to see those people. Literally, I want to see those people back. Like, it was so cool to see them in this arc. And the fact that it's over, you're wondering to yourself, is this the last time we're going to see those universes? Is this the last time we're going to see, you know, Beerus or Whis or any of that? And it got to a point too where I was like, I almost shed a tear because I was like, it's really over. But the specific part, it showed the ending and everything, and basically showing the end of, you know, Universe 7 and seeing how they were relaxing after the tournament. And it showed Goku and Vegeta having a little sparring battle after Pan pretty much bumped into Vegeta, and it was funny. But yeah, they were having a battle when Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta said, "Why aren't you going mastered Ultra Instinct, or just Ultra Instinct in general?" And he was like, "I can't do it. It must have been an accident and everything." And then Vegeta, being Vegeta, he said, "I gotta achieve greater power." And when it looked like, I swear to you, it looked like when they were, you know, sitting, well, pretty much standing before each other, it was on the same rocks that they stood before each other the very first time when they fought. And it was so iconic and so beautiful when I seen that. I was like, man, this is really how it's gonna end. And it ended when they charged at each other, and I was like, man, it's really over. But it was such an amazing episode. Every single part of it was so amazing. I loved every single minute of this episode. And you know, after talking about it, screw that, I'm putting it above last episode, just for the reason that it matched my, like, normally I have expectations for how this, you know, series is gonna end, and this kind of blew it away, in my opinion. And it was just so wonderful. And I'm just hoping, you know, I got some people that's telling me that Dragon Ball Super isn't going to end. It may come back as another series and all that, but it might continue, like, the series that it's going to come back as might still be like a continuation, have all the characters and everything. And I hope that's the case, but we still have this movie to look forward to. But yeah, it's been a wonderful series, a very wonderful series. And, you know, it's sad that it's gone, but at least we got the English dub to watch for the next year, which is going to hold us over. But yeah, I mean, it was just so wonderful. This episode was so wonderful. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought if you got this far. If you did get this far, actually, I want to know. If you got this far, comment down dog. I just want to know. You know, I'm going to test some people. If I don't see dog in the comment section, I'll probably leave a comment that says, like, I know all y'all didn't watch it. But nah, I'm not actually going to do that. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought of the episode. You know, did it match your expectations for the final battle? Did it end the way you wanted? Do you think it ended the right way? Just let me know your opinions. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.